Hi everybody, here we are with Lesson 19 homework. And the Lesson 19 homework starts on page 83. You can have your place value chart and your book right next to each other, but I can't get them both in on my camera. So I'm going to be writing my problems on the whiteboard so that you can see. We're going to start there with A, and A, come out a little bit. A is 84 plus 37. So the first thing you're going to want to do is write that, do that with you. We're going to write that in vertical form in the box. So 84, and then make sure you're lining up 37 underneath, the ones together, the tens together in your vertical form. And then go ahead and put that beside because we're going to use our place value discs, or if you don't have them, a drawing maybe. And we're going to see if we can do these, if we need to compose or bundle a 10 or 100. So our first one is 84 plus 37. So we're going to model those with our place value disc. In the number 84, we have 8 tens and 4 ones. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, doing them in groups of 5 because it's just so much easier to see. 60, 70, 80, 8 tens and 4 ones, 81, 82, 83, 84. I'm going to add to that 37. So we've got 3 tens, 10, 20, 30, and we have 7 ones. 31, 32, 33, move that up a little bit. 34, 35, 36, 37. So once I have my numbers laid out, I'm going to start with my ones and see if I can bundle. Can I make a group of 10? And I have 7. If I have 7, how many more do I need to make a group of 10? Remember, it's really important for us to learn those number pairs. 7 and 3 make a group of 10. So 4 plus 7 is how much? 10, 1, 11. So I am going to bundle or compose that group of 10 ones, swap it out for a 10. And I'm just going to move that 10 over here and add it to the bottom. So if I'm adding that 10 here, I need to do it here too. So I moved over a group of 10, and then I have just this one left. And I'm going to put 1 down here underneath. 4 plus 7 is 11. That's 10, 1. Now we come to the tens. We have 8 plus 3 plus 1. 8 needs how many more to make 10? 2. Again, got to try to remember those number pairs. 5 and 5 is 10. So 8 plus 3 plus 1 equals 10, 2, or 12. So we have a group of 10 tens. We're going to bundle or compose the group of tens and swap it out for 100. 10 tens is the same as 100. I need to write that down over here. 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 100 and 2 tens. So that 100, I don't have any other hundreds there to add it to. It's just the 1. So I'm going to bring that number down. And your book should look like this. 4 plus 7 is 110 and 1 1. 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 100 and 2 tens. We bring the 100 down. 121. Let's go on to the next one. 42 plus 79. And again, make sure you're lining your numbers up very carefully. We have 42, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. And our second number is 79. So we need 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And I'm going to write the problem down here. 42 plus 79. Starting with our ones, it does look like we can make a group of 10. We have 9 here. 9 only needs one more. We had 2. So I'm going to move that over to make my group of 10. 2 plus 9 is 10, 1, or 11. So I'm bundling, composing my group of ones. And I'm going to swap that out for a 10 and add it here to the bottom. If I add it here to the bottom, I have to add it to the group of 10s over here at the bottom. So there was 1 10, and then 1 1 is left. Where do I go now? Got to go to the 10s. I have 4 plus 7 plus 1. 7 needs 3 more to make a group of 10. So 4 plus 7 plus 1 is 10 2, which is 11. I'm composing or bundling my group of 10s and swapping it out for 100. 10 tens is the same as 100. I have to record it here. I added 100 and I have 2 tens left. Now, there's nothing to add there to my hundreds, so I only have 1. 1 plus nothing is 1. Oh my goodness! It's the same answer. 2 plus 9 is 110 and 1 1. 4 plus 7 plus 1 tens is 100 and 2 ones. 121. Let's move on to the next one. 58 plus 56. Making sure we are lining our numbers up, the ones and the tens. We want to make sure we're adding ones together and adding tens together. And we're going to go ahead and put that down on our place value chart. 58 plus 56. Don't need any hundreds yet. 58 has 5 tens and 8. So we need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5 tens. And then we're going to need 8 ones. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Our second number also has 5 tens. We have 5 tens, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, and 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where do we start? With the tens or the ones? We're going to start with the tens because if we have to bundle up and move over a group of tens, then we want to make sure we have that before we add our tens. So I have 8 and 6. 8 needs 2 more to make a group of 10. So 8 and 6 is 10, 4, 14. I'm going to record that. I have to bundle them first. Let's bundle it up and compose it into a group of tens. 10 ones is 10. So I moved over that group of 10. It's really important that you remember to write that down because otherwise you're not going to add up the right numbers. And there are 4 still in the ones place. Moving over to our tens, we have 5 plus 5 plus 1. Well, you know, because of doubles, 5 and 5. There's a group of 10 right there. 5 plus 5 plus 1 is 10, 1, 11. So yeah, we have a group of 10 tens. 10 tens is the same as 100. So I'm putting 100 over here, and I have a 10 left. So I'm going to write that as there's the 100 that I put over, and then here's 1 left in my tens place. Nothing to add to my 100, so I'm just bringing a 1 down. 58 plus 56 equals 114. We had 110, 4. We had 100 and 110. So we have 114. 46 plus 96. Writing it vertically. And then we're going to draw it or build it over here, depending on what materials you have. 46 plus 96. How many tens do I need in the number 46? I need 4 tens and 6 ones. There's 46, and I'm going to add 96. That's a lot of tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens. And we need 6 more ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks to me like we have a lot of ones and a lot of tens. I think we're going to be composing twice. If you know your doubles, you already know what 6 plus 6 is, but we can compose a group of 10. 6 needs 4 more. 6 plus 6 is 10, 12. 10, 2, or 12. So we're going to compose the group of 10 ones and move a 10 over here. I'm going to write that as 110 that I put below, and then 2 ones that are left behind. Now we're coming over here to look at all these tens. We had 9 tens, and we added 1, and we have 4 plus 9 plus 1. I'm going to just move that 1 up. That's already a group of 10. 4 plus 9 plus 1 is 10, 4. 14. So we have 14 tens. I'm going to compose that group of tens, bundle it up, switch it out for 100. I'm going to record that here by writing the 1 that I've moved over and the 4 tens that are left. Don't have anything to add to that 100. It's just the 100. So I'm going to bring that down. We have 142. 2 more on this page. We're doing great. Our next one is 75 plus 69. Don't need 100 yet. We need 7 tens, 5 ones. So we had 4 tens. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. We have 2 ones there. We need 5, 3, 4, 5. So that's our 75. We're going to add in 69. That's 6 tens and 9 ones. Six, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness. Looks like we're going to be composing. We have 9 and we have 5. Are we going to be able to make 10? Absolutely. We just need one of those up there. Or we could move this group of 5 up, right? 5 and 5 are 10. So 5 plus 9 is 10, 4, or 14. Going to compose, bundle up the group of 10 ones, swap it out, and I'm going to add a 10 to the bottom of our 10 groups, and I'm going to record that by adding that 110 right there, the bottom of the 10s, and I have 4 left in the ones place. Just looking at the 10s, you can tell, right? We have 7 plus 6 plus 1. 7 needs 3 more to make a group of 10. 7 plus 6 plus 1 is 14, or 10, 4. Again, we're going to compose or bundle that group of 10 tens, because 10 tens is the same thing as 100. And I'm going to record that here by writing the 100 that we made and the 4 ones that are left. There's nothing else to add to this, so I am bringing it down. And 75 plus 69 equals 144. And you want to make sure you've recorded it in your book with those lines as we're moving to show that we've composed a group of ones to make a 10. We composed a group of tens to make 100. Last one. 48 plus 94. Well, it's the last one on this page. Here we go. 48 plus 94. I've already got 4. I need 4 tens. And I have 4 ones, but I need 8 ones. So let's see. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. My second number, wow, 94. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. 8 plus 4. We always start with our ones. Can we make a group of 10? 8 needs 2 more to make a group of 10. 8 plus 4 is 10 2, or 12. Composing the 10, group of 10 ones is the same as 1 tens. I'm going to add that group to the bottom. I'm going to add it to my vertical form, 1 10 to the bottom, and 2 ones that are left. Goodness, look at all those tens. We have 4 plus 9 plus 1. Well, I'm just going to add that 1 down there to the 9. And I have a group of 10 and 4 more. So there are 14 tens. Composing or bundling my group of 10 tens, and I'm going to swap it out for 100. I'm going to show that here by adding 100 to that and showing that there are 4 tens left in the tens column. Nothing to add to that, so I'm just going to bring it down, and my answer, my sum, is 142. Now make sure that as you are writing it in your book, that you are always showing the compositions. We composed 10 ones to make 10. We composed 10 tens to make 100. Make sure you have those there, because when we don't, it is very easy to forget and get the wrong sum. All right, turn the page. We have 2 more, and then we have a word problem. So our first one here on the second page, on page 84, is 162. Ooh, big numbers now, plus 38. So again, making sure that we're lining it up. The ones, the tens, the hundreds. Make sure they're lined up correctly. And let's make that number. We have 100. We need 6 tens and 2 ones. Oh, we're pretty close. We have 4 tens, 5, 6, 162. The second number is 38. 3 tens, there's nothing in the hundreds place, so don't put anything here. We have 3, 10, 20, 30, and then 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 162 plus 38. Starting with the ones, I have 2 and 8. 2 and 8. That's one of our friends of 10. We can add those 2 there, and we have a group. We get a group of 10, we compose it or bundle it up, and we're going to switch it out and add a group of 10. I'm going to record that in my vertical form. 2 plus 8 is 10. We moved that 1 10 over to the tens column, and now there are 0 ones left. Looking at our tens, we have 6 tens plus 3 tens plus 1 10. What is the friend of 6 that makes 10? 6 and 4. That's exactly what we have. So 6 plus 3 plus 1 is 10 tens. I'm going to compose, bundle up the group of tens, and we're going to switch it out for 100. I need to record that on my vertical form. 6 plus 3 plus 1 was 100. I moved it over there, and there are 0 tens left. Now all I have to do is add my hundreds. I moved a 100 over, and I already had 1. So we have 100 and 100. That is 2. So 162 plus 38 equals 200. Make sure you're writing your vertical form in your book. 162 plus 38 is 200. And make sure you have the compositions added here. We have one more to do before our word problem. We're going to write it in vertical form. 156 plus 44. And again, we have 100. 156 plus 44. 100. We need 5 tens. And we need 6 ones. $156. And we're going to add to that 44. So nothing in the hundreds place. We need 4 tens and 4 ones. 10, 20, 30, 40. 4 ones. Always starting with the ones. So we have 6 and 4. 6 and 4 make 10. I'm going to compose and bundle my group of 10 ones, and I'm going to add a 10 over here. So recording that in our vertical form in your book, we moved over a 10. So we're going to add it right under those 10s. And now we have 0 ones left. Moving to our 10s. We have 5 plus 4 plus 1. Can we make a group of 10 tens? We can. 5 needs 5 more to make 10. We have 4, 5. Compose or bundle that group of 10 tens. 10 tens is the same as 100. We're going to show it here. We added 100 to the hundreds place, and we have 0 ones left. 0 tens left. So now adding our hundreds, we have 1 plus 1 is 2. Oh my goodness, it's the same. It's the same as the last problem. 156 plus 44 is 200. Make sure you show that you composed a group of 10 and that you composed 100. All right, we're going to take a look at the last problem in our book. The last problem in our book is a word problem. We always want to make sure we're reading carefully as we start to solve a word problem. So, 74 trees were planted in the garden. 49 more bushes were planted than trees in the garden. I need to read that again. 74 trees were planted in the garden. 49 more bushes were planted than trees. Okay, so they're not saying there's 49 bushes. They're saying there's 49 more bushes than there are trees. So we have trees, 74. We have bushes, which is 74 and 49 more. That's what bushes are. So we need to know, how much is bushes? Trees are 74. Bushes are that much plus this other part here, 49 more than the trees. So we're going to have to do, the first question is how many bushes? That's what we have to start with. We have to start with 74 plus 49. We have two parts and we want to know the whole. So we are going to add 74 plus 49 and draw our line. Now, we can do this with our place value chart or we can draw it. Hundreds, tens, and ones. Our first number is 74. That's 7 tens and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Our second number is 49. That's 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Always starting with our ones. We have 4 plus 9. Can we make a group of 10? We can. Now, you can circle any group of 10 you want. You can use these 4 up here and 6 at the bottom. Or you could take the 9 at the bottom and circle 1 at the top. That's fine. Either way, you need to have a circled group of 10. 4 plus 9 is 10 and 3, which is 13. I'm going to bundle that up. So I draw my circle, draw my arrow, and I move it over. I have 3 left in the ones. So I'm going to write 110 that I moved over and 3 left in the ones. Coming to my tens, I have 7 plus 4 plus 1. 7 needs how many more to make 10? Only 3. I'm going to circle 7 and then 8, 9, 10 down here. And again, I'm going to move it over to the hundreds. 7 plus 4 plus 1 is 10, 2, or 12. So I'm going to take that 10 tens and write it there as 100 that I moved over and 2 tens that are left. There's nothing to add it to, so we just have 100. So there are 123 bushes planted. We need to write that. Not a lot of room. I'm going to write it over here. There were 123 bushes planted. Now they're asking us more. How many trees and bushes were planted? Well, how many trees were there? 74 trees. How many bushes did we figure out were planted? 123. We want to know how many in all. So again, we are adding 123 plus 74, making sure that we're lining up our ones, our tens, and the hundreds in their own places. And again, I am going to draw my place value chart. So I have hundreds and tens and ones. The first number is 123, 100, 2 tens, 3 ones. My second number is 74, 7 tens, and 4 ones. 7 tens, 4 ones. All right, starting with the ones. 3 plus 4. Can we make a group of 10? We can't. Both of these numbers are smaller than 5, and we know that 5 and 5 is 10. So this is not going to be a group of 10. We have 3 plus 4, which is 7, and we're not bundling and moving anything over. Here we have 2 plus 7. What is the number that 7 needs to make 10? Needs 3 more. So can we compose a group of 10 tens to make 100? We can't. 7, 8, 9. We are not composing, we are not moving anything over. So how many hundreds are there? 1, just the 100. So 197 trees and bushes were planted. Oops, sorry, that's off camera. Let me bring that up. 197 trees and bushes were planted. When we found out how many bushes we had to compose. But when we added trees and bushes together, we didn't need to compose or bundle anything. If you need to pause to catch up, go right ahead. Otherwise, good job, and I'll see you next time.